Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a great day. Excuse the mess back here. I just came back from the grocery store and I picked up some fresh produce. Let me know if you would ever like to see a grocery haul video. I would be happy to do one. I also, for the first time in months, went to Marshall's and Home Goods today. If you want, I can also film like a duo, and I can also show you what I got in Marshall's and Home Goods. I got a few things for the kitchen, but I picked up a bunch of random things. You know how it is when you walk into Marshall's. But anyway, today I'm going to be making my Cuban Picadillo. Super easy, it's delicious, and it's something that you can just make real quick if you have nothing else to do. If you have some ground beef in your fridge and just a few ingredients, you can whip it up in no time, and it's amazing. It's a hit in my house. So if you want to find out how to make it, just keep watching. Also, just a quick side note to my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. So many of you guys have shared my videos and left me comments letting me know that you liked the recipe, that you tried it at home. A lot of you have tried it at home with your kids and it was a hit with the kids too. I'm so happy to see that. I'm so happy to hear that. And honestly, thank you so much for all the support that you've shown me. It means a lot. These are the ingredients that you will need for your Cuban Picadillo. I have some white vinegar in a shot glass. It's about a cupful or a tablespoon. Some dry oregano, some ground cumin, garlic salt, extra virgin olive oil, some red cooking wine, tomato sauce. You can use tomato paste as well. And Sazon Goya, the little orange packet. As always, I will leave a list of all ingredients and their measurements in the description box below. Now notice the little green mixture off to the side. That is a mixture of green bell pepper, onion, and some garlic with a splash of cooking wine. This is called sofrito, and it is a great thing to have on hand. It is something that I have in my refrigerator at all times, and I use it as a base for so many dishes. All it is just a mixture of green pepper, some onion, and some garlic with a little splash of cooking wine. I'll actually be making another video showing you how I put it together. It's super simple, and trust me, it's so versatile. You're going to use it for so many different dishes. So for this recipe, if you don't have sofrito on hand, you can go ahead and chop up about a quarter of a green bell pepper, about half of a yellow or a white onion. You can also use red, and about 4 cloves of garlic. So today I'll be using a medium-sized aluminum pot with a lid. Any pot that you have on hand or even a frying pan will work fine. To it, I'm adding my extra virgin olive oil, just a drizzle, my sofrito mixture, some tomato sauce, and I'm going to go ahead and give these a mix on about a medium-high heat. I'm going to let them cook up a little bit and start to release their flavor before we continue. Now this base is what we call a sofrito, and it is the base for so many Cuban and I'm sure other Hispanic dishes. Add in your vinegar. And now we're going to start seasoning this mixture with some garlic salt. And like I said, guys, I eyeball a lot of my spices, so bear with me. I'll do my best to leave their measurements in the description box. Go ahead and add in some cumin, some dried oregano, add in your Sazon Goya packet, and we're going to continue cooking this on about a medium-high heat, just stirring it. We're going to add in a splash of red wine, and in goes our meat. I'm using about a little over a pound of ground beef, and what you want to do is the moment it hits the pot, just start to break it up. So what we're making is picadillo, and that's basically just the Cuban way of saying minced meat. So very cut up little pieces of meat, of ground beef. So you can make this with turkey ground beef as well, but traditionally it's made with ground beef. Some people add in some chorizo, some people add in some sausage or some turkey, and they do a blend of different meats. Today I'm using ground beef. So just go ahead and break up your meat and get all the ingredients combined and let it cook for a little bit with the lid off. I would say to let it cook for about a few minutes or until your meat is almost completely browned, and then you're going to want to go ahead and put the lid on your pan. Lower your heat down to about a medium heat and let it cook for about 8 to 10 minutes. Take the lid off, go in and give it a stir. And then you're going to want to put your lid back on, but leave a little bit of room for some of our liquid to evaporate. Go ahead and continue cooking it on a medium heat for a few minutes. Go in, take the lid off, give it a stir. And what we're doing is just letting our liquid start to evaporate out of our dish. If you want, you can even turn up the heat to about a medium-high heat again. Just keep an eye on it. Continue stirring every few minutes. Don't let your meat get too dry, because part of what makes this dish amazing is mixing it in with some white rice, and just the oils from the meat and the juice from the meat just wraps around the rice, and it's so good. So some people like to add green olives or raisins to this dish. I absolutely love this dish with raisins. You could even add in some potatoes. I don't have any of those on hand right now, so I made it just like this. But if you wanted to add any of those things, you could go ahead and add them at this point and just give them a stir. So your potatoes, what you want to do is just boil them down to where you can stick a fork in them, but not too much because you don't want them mushy. And then you would just add them in. Your raisins literally straight out of the box, and your olives straight out of the jar. So just keep stirring and letting it cook until almost all of the liquid has evaporated and it looks like this. And this is how it turned out, guys. So I went ahead and plated it on a bed of white rice. I paired it with a side salad and some sweet fried plantains. Now, if you want to know how I made my rice, it's a garlic rice and it's really quick. I whipped it up in the rice cooker. If you haven't watched my Cuban pork steak video, I show you how I made my rice there. I'll leave it linked below. And of course, guys, you know I had to pair it with a madera. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the recipe, and I really hope you give it a try. If you do, leave me a comment letting me know how you liked it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!